So today we will talk about water crystallization, hydrated salts, and are this water crystallizations make the salt wet? Let us understand. So yesterday we talked about washing soda, Na2CO3 dot NH2, which was having water crystallization, that is NH2. Same way, there are so many other salts like copper sulfate, pentahydrate, which is known as blue vitriol. There is gypsum, calcium sulfate, dihydrate. It is also known as calcium sulfate dihydrate. So these are actually crystals, and these water molecules, which is there, is known as water of crystallization. Water of crystallization. What does it mean? It means that this fixed number of molecules, it is fixed, 2 water molecules, 5 water molecules. So this fixed number of water molecules are used in the formation of crystal. So and the certain salt and such salts which contain water crystallizations are known as hydrated salts. Hydrated salts. So if it is having water crystallization, then such salts are known as hydrated salts. And what is water crystallization? A fixed number of water molecules which is present in the hydrated salts. Now let's talk about gypsum, like calcium. Let's talk about blue vitriol first. Okay, blue vitriol, copper sulfate, pentahydrate. It is blue in color. So when it loses its water molecules, it becomes white in color. Again, if you add water, it will become blue color of this. So this was about blue vitriol and water crystallization, but it does not make the salt wet. Okay, now let's talk about, and there are so many hydrated salts, like we have zinc sulfate, that is white vitriol. Then we have green vitriol, white vitriol. So there are so many kind of. Then we have magnesium sulfate, gypsum. We have Epsom salt. So there are so many kind of hydrated salts. What are these? These are hydrated salts. And the water molecules are known as water of crystallization, and those salts which have water of crystallization in them, that is fixed number of molecules, they are known as hydrated salts, like washing soda. Okay, and there are so many others. Now let's talk about plaster of Paris and gypsum salt. We have gypsum. Gypsum is a hard material. Calcium sulfate, bihydrate or dihydrate. When this small gypsum is heated up to 373 Kelvin, that is how much? 100 degrees centigrade, it will lose its water molecules and form calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. It was gypsum, that is 2H2O. Now it becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate after losing 1.5 water molecules. This is soft material, this is hard material. This is hard, this is soft. And this calcium sulfate hemihydrate is known as POP, that is plaster of Paris. You might be quite familiar with this word POP, which we are using in our, like we can say, saline buildings and house. Okay, so this POP is used for what? It is used for by doctors. First of all, let us understand the structure. How this half molecule is possible? Actually, 2 calcium sulfate shares one water molecule. So how much each get? Each get half H2O. So it is known as hemihydrate. Now this POP, that is plaster of Paris, is used by doctor. Plaster of Paris. It is used by doctor as plaster for supporting fractured bones. So you might have seen that the fractured bones are covered with a kind of plaster, and that material is actually plaster of Paris in right position. Okay, and this, understand this concept. This plaster of Paris is quite unstable. If you have, for example, if you have plaster of Paris, but if you mix water, it will become again hard. If you mix the plaster of Paris with some kind of water, with some amount of water, it will again change into what? Gypsum. So it will again become hard. So POP, that is plaster of Paris, when it comes in contact with water, again it forms gypsum, that is the hard white material. So POP is soft, but gypsum is hard. Okay. Now where it is used? It is used for making toys. It is used for making toys. Then it is used as material for decoration. Then to make the surface smooth. To make the surface smooth. Okay. So these are its uses. Okay, so what we learn? We have learned that water of crystallization is the fixed number of water molecules present in the formation of crystal. And such salt which are having water of crystallization, जिस किसी salt में आपको dot H2 दिखता है, such kind of salt is known as hydrated salt. Are known as hydrated salt. And those salt which does not have water of crystallization, they do not have, such salts are known as anhydrous salt. They are known as anhydrous salt, and these are hydrated salt. So water of crystallization is the fixed number of water molecules present in the hydrated salt. Now we have examples like gypsum. Gypsum is Ca, calcium sulfate, bihydrate or dihydrate. When heated, it forms plaster of Paris. Is a soft material. It is used for plastering the fractured bone in the right position. Also, it is used for making toys and material for decoration and to make the surface smooth. And also remember, plaster of Paris, when it comes in contact with water, again forms a hard material known as gypsum. Okay, now dear students, where this plaster of Paris got its name? Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Why it is known as plaster of Paris? Actually, the gypsum was found abundant near Paris city. The Paris city, near the Paris city, there was a lot of amount of gypsum was found. That's why they gave this name to this calcium sulfate hemihydrate as plaster of Paris. So this was about the plaster of Paris, and so we have finished the chapter. And if you have doubt, you can ask me.